Discover the life-changing benefits of Meow Greens for your cat. Ever see your cat slowing down or having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Meow Greens to your cat's food for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, I'm naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Meow Greens, and I invite you to take the Meow Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your cat will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, they're going to have better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag for your cat today. Go to trymeowgreens.com. Use promo code TRYMEOW. That's try MEOW. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your cat's food to improve your cat's health. Just add a packet of Meow Greens.
Hello everyone and welcome back to The Way podcast, where we learn in English poco a poco or podcast by podcast. Today and next week we are going to be looking at verb patterns. Now, a verb pattern is when you have two verbs together, and the verb one either follows with to or it follows with ing. Today, we're going to focus on the verbs that follow with to. For example, I want to, need to. Right, so let's get into it.
Bienvenido al podcast de The Way. Si quieres aprender inglés y hablar con confianza, estás en el sitio correcto. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a mejorar su inglés y alcanzar sus objetivos. Visita nuestra web theway.es para conocer más sobre nuestros cursos online desde A2 hasta C1 y descubre cómo podemos ayudarte a avanzar en tu aprendizaje. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen Language Pair cómodamente desde casa.
Okie dokie, so we have 25 verbs in total, and I'm going to be using the examples that I have created for the transcript. Now, if you want the transcript, then you can go onto our website, theway.es, which is theway.es, and then you can download the transcript. Just go onto the blog, and then you can find the podcasts and the blogs together in one place, and you'll be able to download it from there. So, as I said, 25 verbs today, and we're going to start with the verbs that don't need a subject, because sometimes verbs need to follow with a subject, like a person or a thing. Right, so remember that these are two verbs together, verb 1 and verb 2. Now, we are going to focus on verb 1. In verb 1, you can change the tense. You can put it in present tense, present simple, present continuous, future simple, which is will, past simple, present perfect. It doesn't matter. It will always follow with verb 2. And these verb 2, right, as in el segundo verbo, is the verb infinitive with to, right? So, like in the example, I said I want, which is in present simple, I want to break free, like the Queen song, I want to break free, right? So that is I want in present simple, to break, following with the infinitive. Right, let's get into it. Verb number 1 is agree, estar de acuerdo, right? Agree. They agreed to clean the house together. Agree is verb 1 in past simple, followed by to clean. All right, they agreed to do, they agreed to go, they agreed to write. I will agree to speak, for example, right? Agree. Number 2, appear. Aparecer or parecer. He appeared to be angry. Appear. Number 3 is a very good verb. The verb is bother, which could be molestar, to bother someone. Like your brother bothers you, but it also is preocuparse por, right? I didn't bother, which is like it's not no me importa. It's I wasn't worried. Preocuparse por. I didn't bother to wash the dishes. I didn't bother to wash the dishes. Number 4 is decide, decidir. She decided to change her job. He decided to go to the cinema. I have decided to go to the gym, right? So remember, verb 1 changes, verb 2 is always with infinitive. Number 5 is hope, esperar. I hope to become a doctor one day. I hope to become a doctor. That is a sentence in present simple. So those are the first 5 verbs. We have agree, appear, bother, decide, and hope. Let's continue with number 6, which is fail, which is an interesting verb because it has so many meanings, right? Fallar, no cumplir con, suspender, right? My brother always fails to arrive on time. My brother always fails to arrive on time. Right, number 7, learn. Learn meaning aprender. I have learned, in present perfect, I have learned to always say please and thank you in England. Yeah, very important to say please and thank you when you're talking in English-speaking society, specifically in England though. But I think everywhere where we speak English, it's an important aspect. Then we have probably my favorite verb for English to Spanish translation, because it has, again, so many meanings, is manage. Manage is dirigir, administrar, gestionar, manejar, conseguir. We use it in so many different ways, right? So my examples in past simple, he managed to climb to the top of the mountain. Number 9 is offer, ofrecer, sugerir, or dar, right? He offered to carry my bags. He offered to carry my bags. And number 10 is planear or planificar, much easier in English, solo plan. She plans to study abroad, right? Which is another sentence in present simple. So let's go through those first 5. We have learn, aprender, manage, dirigir, manejar, gestionar, administrar, conseguir. Then we have offer, ofrecer, sugerir, dar, and plan, planear, planificar. Right, let's continue. We have refuse, which is rechazar, negar, denegar. I refuse to say sorry. Seem, parecer. The cat seems to be comfortable on my sofa. My cat always seems to be comfortable on my sofa. That's very true. I have 2 cats. Right, then we have threaten, amenazar. My husband threatened to divorce me if I bring home another pet. Right? Threat, threatened to. Okay. Want, querer. Not querer as in te quiero. This is querer as in yo quiero una cosa. Right? Want, querer. I want to break free. The same example from the Queen song. Then we have promise, prometer o jurar. He promised to wash the car. And intend, estar destinado a o tener la intención a. They intend to go to the party later. So, let's go through them. We have refuse, rechazar, negar, denegar. Just checking my accent there in Spanish. Seem, parecer. Threaten, amenazar. Want, querer. Promise, prometer, jurar. And intend, estar destinado a o tener la intención a. Okay, so those are 16 verbs that always go with to, right? It's never with ing, right? Obviously, you don't always have to say to. For example, you could say, I want an ice cream, subject, verb, object. But sometimes you want to give a little bit more information. And then we used verb 1 and verb 2 pattern. What is pattern in Spanish? Pattern is patrón. But we have more verbs that follow with a subject, as in, when I say a subject, I mean like a noun, right? Actually, it's an object. It goes subject, verb, object, and then verb 2. So this object is the something, the somebody, el sustantivo de la frase, right? So from 17 to 25, they're all going to have an object as a noun in the sentence. Let's look at verb number 17, which is encourage, animar, alentar. He encouraged me to try harder. All right, so he, subject, encouraged, verb 1, me, object, verb 2, to try, right? And then ba. So he encouraged me to try harder. 18 is invite, invitar. I'm inviting you to my party. I'm inviting you. That sentence doesn't have a to in the sentence. Hold on a second. This is a perfect example of what happens when we have two, as in a, like a mi fiesta or a mi casa or a lo que sea, with two of the verb in the verb pattern. So, like I said before, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't need it. The first sentence that I said to you, I'm inviting you to my party, does not have a verb pattern. It's just one verb, right? But I've changed it now. So, for example, I'm inviting you to come to my party. So, I inviting you, verb pattern, to come to my party. But, like I said, it's not always necessary. It depends on the sentence, number one, but it also depends on how much specific information you want to give. Anyway, let's continue. Persuade, convencer, and persuadir. Persuadir. Right, much easier in English. They persuaded me to go with them. Right, they persuaded me to go with them. Number 20, remind, recordar. Please remind me to go to the shops. Right, please remind me to go to the shops. Number 21, forbid, prohibir. It's such a strong verb, forbid. If you hear someone say forbid, they think that they are the boss, right? I forbid you to see him, like a mom talking to a teenager. I forbid you to see him. Warn. Number 22, warn, avisar, advertir. I warned him not to do that. 23, order, ordenar, mandar. I ordered him to go home. Number 24 is recommend, recomendar. I recommend you to continue studying. And allow, permitir. My mom allowed me to go to the party, right? So those are some extra ones that follow with an object in the sentence. So you could say a subject, a noun, basically, right? So it goes encourage, animar or alentar, invite, invitar, persuade, convencer, persuadir, remind, recordar, forbid, prohibir, warn, avisar, advertir, order, ordenar, mandar, recommend, recomendar, or allow, and which is permitir. So I'm going to repeat all of these now again without me interrupting. Okay, just in order, just very quickly, just so that you can hear how natural it is supposed to sound. And then at the end, with the transcript, if you would like, I recommend that you take some of these. You don't have to do 25, but take some of these verbs and in your notebook, create your own sentences with the to infinitive. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Agree. They agreed to clean the house together. Appear. He appeared to be angry. Bother. I didn't bother to wash the dishes. Decide. She decided to change her job. Hope. I hope to become a doctor one day. Fail. My brother always fails to arrive on time. Learn. I've learned to always say please and thank you in England. Manage. He managed to climb to the top of the mountain. Offer. He offered to carry my bags. Plan. She plans to study abroad. Refuse. I refuse to say sorry. Seem. The cat seems to be comfortable on my sofa. Threaten. My husband threatened to divorce me if I bring home another pet. Want. I want to break free. Promise. He promised to wash the car. Intend. They intend to go to the party later. Encourage. He encouraged me to try harder. Invite. I'm inviting you to come to my party. Persuade. They persuaded me to go with them. Remind. Please remind me to go to the shops. Forbid. I forbid you to see him. Warn. I warned him not to do that. Order. I ordered him to go home. Recommend. I recommend you to continue studying. And the final, allow. My mom allowed me to go to the party. And that's it. If you're still listening, please remember that you have a 20% podcast discount. So if you are wanting to go onto our courses, we have courses from A1 to C1, and you can take our 20% discount. You just have to write POD as in podcast in mayúscula, POD 20. 20 meaning 20. So pod 20, and you can get 20% discount off all our courses, and you can start your learning journey in English. Right, otherwise I'll see you next week. Bye everyone.
Si disfrutaste de este episodio y quieres llevar tu inglés al siguiente nivel, te invitamos a descubrir nuestros cursos online en theway.es, diseñados para mejorar tu fluidez y confianza en situaciones reales. Hemos ayudado a miles de personas como tú a transformar su aprendizaje. Visita ahora theway.es y realiza nuestro test de nivel interactivo de manera gratuita. Además, si necesitas una certificación oficial, también ofrecemos la opción de realizar el examen de Mr. cómodamente desde casa.
Discover the life-changing benefits of Meow Greens for your cat. Ever see your cat slowing down or having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Meow Greens to your cat's food for 90 days, and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings, I'm naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Meow Greens, and I invite you to take the Meow Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your cat will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, they're going to have better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch a free Jumpstart trial bag for your cat today. Go to trymeowgreens.com. Use promo code TRYMEOW. That's try MEOW. You discover the shipping. You don't have to change your cat's food to improve your cat's health. Just add a packet of Meow Greens.